Scotsmere in his Vanguard Phase 3 Lingali, is that right, Rob? There we are, Lingali, it is indeed. Rob joins us now back in the commentary box, and that was car 142, and now we're on to car 115. This is Andy Webber then, it is a Lotus Elan Plus 2, built in 148, and this is another MG, a C-type. Monterey midget for him, 44.61, so I think it's running in time 124 James Hunt, and he's making a good job of getting through our chicane there. Very tidily done indeed.
So now we move on to the Class 6 cars, I think it's the modern era. A bit of a wobble as he goes onto the straight, but I think he got away with that one.
Just in the Class 5 previous to this was Andy Webber with his 59.6, so he's leading in that particular class at the moment. Ferrari, beautiful. The correct colour, of course, for Ferrari is yellow, and Andrew Hopman is the man behind the wheel, and it's a rare particular version, this one, first owned by Nicola Fulston, the MD of Brand 41, so that's 145. Mark Dalton took the fastest time in his MG. Class 4 is 50 to 1966, and that was 136. Royston Carey, his Fiat. Yeah, I am very lucky to regularly work with the MX-5 Cup around these circuits across the country. With 7 Power, so he's a guy I won't be arguing with in a hurry. Doing very well. Yeah, fantastic time of the day. Shall we end the competition now? Yeah, 2010 Renault Clio Cup. It's trying to get the second gear, doesn't it? It's, well, they either bounce off the rev limiter or switch into second. So it's making a difference, it is. This man, Richard, he lives
on wheels, he's a middle distance runner. So come here when he's a Jaguar, and this car was part of the Burkett 6-hour relay winning team back in 2009. So a good package here.
Version for Barry Baxter, that he's been driving since 62. He's currently rebuilt this the supercharger on this Hornet that's been competing for the last 4 years. So this is a real labour of
81, but has been racing it consistently since 81, so many miles under the clock, mainly with the Vintage Sports Car Club.
Retired from a life in the motor racing industry, he just thought he'd get involved in Sprint Hill.
SZ this time.
He's owned this car for 12 years. It's powered by the Ford Z-Tech. Adrian's 48 years old. He's doing karting. His love has always been motorcycles, but then he sold his Harley Chopper to free some carriage space for this Caterham, which he actually bought direct from Caterham Cars. Now he's had, this is 2 litre 60 watt supercharged twin cam engine Group B rally car, the last of the rear wheel drive only rally cars to win the manufacturer's table 83. Martin, to that sound, it is a by Alan Springett. It is an AC Cobra lightweight replica, originally built in the 80s. That's not used many years. Listen to this. Almost better than eating chocolate in the white. MGB the 8 in British racing green. Is there any other colour?
It's a sin really not to have at least one in this colour.
Absolutely.
Is VW Golf, and he is another driver who was inspired by Crystal Palace, but in actual fact, he's been racing a while now, and he retired from racing, but he's decided to come back especially for this weekend, and we've seen that of a number of drivers.
Particularly as a number of these drivers, literally, this circuit is on their back door. This course is on their back door. So car 36 now, Mark Brown has left the line in his BMW 323i. This is, he's only just started competing also, but he is on the register for this particular kind of car.
The donor vehicle back in 95 discovered most of the stuff between a shed and an old bath.
What, it's made out of a shed and an old bath?
Well, he found the bits there, and now he's built it up and entered in the Alfa Romeo Owner Club Championship quite regularly. Actually set a lap time in the 43-second mark, so he's actually looking to improve on this. This is Andy Davis, second
in the family on a spare shell they had kicking around. Built W Beetle you'll see around at the moment, built in 1991 with a Beetle M3 as driven by Kirby Kirby Boggis, and Kirby from Keston. Boggis is having an absolute blast out there in this 1987 vintage with a 2.3 litre engine. This fabulous sports car was originally owned by the Grand Prix and Sports Car of from Switzerland, and the car was set up by them and raced years.
And I think if competitors take something out of the sport, they enjoy themselves, we're all duty bound to put something back in some small way, whether it be just going out marshalling on a small event.
Money. Absolutely right, and having a lot of fun as he clips the top of the apex.
It's his daily means of transport, and now he brings it out here for fun. Marshall's running across the track just to replace that cone as the next car is out. It's a bit too deep in there.
He did go fairly deep in, but
not try too hard through the chicane and perhaps put the power on just that tad too early, as now we go back in time.
We do imagine cars like this with men like that resting at the wheel around mine down to gate 2, hand over a quid, and you.
And despite being 56 years old, he's competed in drag races.
Chevrolet V8 engine, and it's been continually raced.
He sweeps back onto the straight, it's going to go into the
in the form of a TS9 tub with no engine. Listen to this. And in 2010 the car returned to Australia and New Zealand